borders of New Zealand to open for some countries. Our video update for today focus on the early reopening of New Zealand's borders to certain travellers. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern recently announced that New Zealand will allow some international tourists to enter earlier than previously expected, as a measure to speed up the country's financial recovery. She stated at a press conference that they have now received direction that it is secure to significantly move towards the next stage of their border reopening work, their tourists. Since April 12, Australian vaccinated travellers were able to enter without the requirement of quarantine. From May 1st, vaccinated tourists from countries that don't require a visa, including the United States, will be permitted to enter. Arden stated that the country's COVID response, which comprises a high vaccination rate and a low casualty rate, has established New Zealand as a safe place to visit. New Zealand has registered just over 100 casualties and confirmed about 400,000 COVID-19 cases. The majority of these cases have emerged since the beginning of this year, amid a surge of the highly transmissible Omicron variant. She mentioned that the closing of their border was one of the initial actions they took to prevent COVID-19 over 2 years ago, and its reopening will stimulate our economic recovery throughout the rest of the year. This decision arrives months ahead of schedule. Australians, which comprises the majority of New Zealand's tourists and nationals from other countries that do not require a visa to come to New Zealand, including the United States, weren't presumed to be able to enter until mid-2022. Nationals from countries that need a visa, such as China, will still have to stay until October, but Arden stated that could alter. Tourism, formerly a multi-billion-dollar industry that added up to more than 16% of New Zealand's annual gross domestic product, has faced a significant blow since the beginning of the pandemic, 2 years ago, when the country swiftly closed its borders and enforced some of the most stringent immigration controls in the world. Although this strategy offered New Zealand early recognition as a model for maintaining the coronavirus at bay, it came at a high economic cost, especially to New Zealand's vital tourism sector. In 2020, the number of foreign arrivals dropped by over 75%, as per government data. The following year, foreign arrivals dropped to a 50-year low, down nearly 95% since the last pre-pandemic data, in 2019. The compulsion to reopen the borders has been raised against Arden for months, as citizens condemned the continued strict lockdowns, abandoned New Zealanders away from the country begging to come home, and companies across the South Pacific island nation implored for relief. According to the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development, New Zealand's overall economy has regained much quicker from the initial COVID-19 shock due to fast, effective virus containment, steps to save jobs and incomes, and highly expansionary macroeconomic policies. New Zealand's GDP rose by a stunning 4.7% in 2021 and is predicted to increase almost 4% this year. Our video update for today ends here. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Australian immigration. Thanks for watching.